Oh, hey, I wasn't expecting you. Sorry about the mess. But now that you're here, I think you're going to want to know about this. This is the Noticing Journal. This is a new project that I have worked on pretty hard with the folks at STIL in order to help you develop a practice of writing. One thing that people ask me all the time is, what are my habits like around writing? Or how do I come up with the stories that I do? Or how do I stay so consistent? And so I've tried to answer all of those questions, or a lot of them at least, in designing and organizing this very professional looking thing. But this thing would not have existed had it not been for this thing. This is the first journal that my mom bought me when I was 13 years old. And while this is mostly stories about girls and skateboarding and girls, and it is incredibly cringe, what this did is this set me down a path of noticing. See, every day I would go out into the world and I would think of things that I would want to come back and tell my diary. And so I would notice things and I would see more things in the world that I wouldn't have seen had I not been intending to write about them. And so what this journal does, this 192 pages bound in beautiful vegan leather with one of these cool elastic bands on it, it has more than 50 prompts and exercises within it that are going to ask you questions, and those questions are going to make you look at the world around you, hopefully a little bit different and with a little bit more attention to detail, so that you can start telling your own stories. See, more than just prompts and blank pages, I actually wanted to tell you the system that I use to stay consistent and to get better at this. Every week, I set out mandatory minimums for myself. That is the baseline requirement for how many pieces that I want to write that week. What you can do is then take the prompts that you want to write and put them against specific days so that everything is set up for you and all you have to do is sit down and go write. Additionally, I ask that you do one weekly reflection. Just reflect back on your week, look back across your prompts and everything that you've done, and kind of take in this chunk of time. So often we are forced to reflect on life in really inopportune ways that are like against our control when something really traumatic happens. And my hope is to allow you to reflect on periods of your life at your own discretion. See, I firmly believe that what makes something worth noticing is simply noticing it. And so, in order to make your life a thing worth documenting, I think you really only have to start documenting it. That could be in a journal that your mom gave you when you were 13, or one that you buy from some guy on the internet who likes to tell stories. Anyways, I'm super excited about this, and I hope you like it too. All right, let me get back to cleaning this place up.